France, America, and Europeans, they have come to realize that there is no other way for them if they don't back Nigeria. Now you have to understand what is going on. These people have realized that things will not go well for them in Africa again. France in particular. You get America and other European countries. They have understood the game already. They know that if they are not careful and if they don't back Nigeria, things will not go well for them in France. See, before I even start going to the detail, you saw what the president of France came out saying, that Africans are ungrateful because they don't help Africa since to the fight against terrorism. Terrorism, when at them they bring, make I talk this one for Pidgin before they can collect me. The terrorism, they are the ones bringing to Africa. Now the Mumu France president, again mind to stand and say, Africans are ungrateful because Africans know they thank them for helping Africa to fight terrorism. So you see their mindset. Why is France panicking? Why is it panicking? France is panicking because nobody wants him in Africa anymore. He's losing in Burkina Faso, he's losing in Niger, he's losing in Gabon, even for Cameroon self. Now just say our people don't get mind. Nobody want them. Côte d'Ivoire, nobody want them. So France is seeing how the game is playing out for him. He's being rejected everywhere in Africa. And these are countries like France. France survived purely on colonial money. France has no resources. France is not like Germany, where they can be proud of something to say, we Germans, we are proud of our technology. We are proud of producing vehicles. We are proud we can this, we can that. France, the only strategy that France has ever had, now to they depend on colonial countries like Cameroon, Ghana, Gabon, all these countries. Now the wealth of those African countries, now they sustain France. And so France is aware that by the time all of this is out, when I no longer have access, I'm done. My economy is done. And France is a powerful country in Europe. You get? So France now sees that I need a new friend in Africa. I need a new friend. That's why you see out of a sudden, France and Nigeria, it can't be like Nigeria don't tell France best friend. Even though Nigeria gets as Nigeria, they play the game. Because a lot of Nigerians are not happy, to be honest. A lot of Nigerians feel that the Nigerian government is collaborating with the France government and the Americans and the Europeans to like maybe go on people like the leader of Burkina Faso and all these people that are cutting off of ECOWAS. You get, that's the impression some people are having. But it is not actually that. It is not, it's just that you are a businessman. You get rice, you get beans, they say. This person get problem with this person. So you will not say you will not sell to that person again. You will not make money. No. So Nigeria should not sell crude oil again and make money. Yeah, because everybody that is shouting oil. We all know that majority of the money that the government use to sponsor activities in the country is from the sales of the crude oil and the fuel. So Nigeria should not make money again. Or what should they do? So that's why some people feel like Nigeria government is probably a sellout to France. You know, for me, in terms of doing business with anybody, it's strictly business. For me, whoever can bring down money, let the economy continue to grow. Let there be money. Yeah, let them come. Because I don't see how. It's true that it's not good for the ECOWAS bloc to get separated the way they have separated. And so, of course, Nigeria being the leader of ECOWAS, because of that ECOWAS zone, Nigeria has to go after those guys and say, come back, we are brothers, let us rebuild. That's the notion people are not getting. The fact that Nigeria is going to negotiate with Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger to say, come back, to ECOWAS. Come, don't go, come, let us. It's not because of anybody, it's because you cannot be the leader of a zone. People are breaking out of the zone, and then you stay quiet. Even if you were the leader, is that what you will do? No, you will try to negotiate and say, no, come back. So that's how I see it. But however, there's a bigger picture, because France and America right now, they know where they stand in Africa. They know that the youth are rising, the African youth are rising. But let us be clear, as African youth that are rising, we cannot become an island because we have resources that we need to sell. The problem is not about cutting them off completely. The thing is, if they have to have access to our resources, it should be negotiable. We should be making money, just like now Nigeria is using Nigeria's crude oil. If any country wants crude oil from Nigeria, what do? They buy the crude oil from Nigeria. They don't just come and collect because Nigeria is their colonial country. They will come and collect for free. That's what Africans should fight against. So all these countries, they see that they are losing, and they know that they have to hold Nigeria tight. They know the role Nigeria has to play. That's where Africans will start understanding the role Nigeria has to play in the liberation of Africa. You get? Because no matter how much those other countries resist, if Nigeria alone can still stand with these people, they will still have survivor in Africa. Because as you can see, Nigeria has found a way to deal with America and Europe on business terms. If you want my crude oil from Nigeria, you will buy it. You are not going to get it for free. And we can refuse not to sell it to you. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. So that is the message I think Africans should be putting clear out there to all these Europeans and Americans. Because last, some of the materials that we need, that we have, they need them and they have to buy them, and we need the money to develop our countries. So are you telling me we don't need the money? The gold that is in Congo right now, where they are just they buy people anyhow, they carry the gold. If the Congo government could secure that gold, and any other country comes and buy the gold normally from the Congo government, and the government is not corrupt, they use the money to develop the country, that would be good. That's what Saudi Arabia did with their oil. That's what Dubai did with their oil. So it's not like Africa is going to cut them off completely. You cannot. Okay, you go chop the crude oil. You go chop the gold. Chop how you want to develop your country. How you want to develop the country. You need the money. So the problem is not them having the resources. The problem is they have to get the resources by buying it the right way and giving us what we deserve. That's how I see it too. Some people might see it differently, but that's how I see it. But what I want us to understand here is that the fact that these people are feeling threatened, because Nigeria, first of all, it's surprising that today Nigeria seems to be like the closest friend to France in Africa. It's very surprising because Nigeria was not even a French colony, but out of a sudden, France is showing so much interest in Nigeria. France is showing so much interest in building a good relationship with Nigeria. France is the #1 buyer of crude oil in Nigeria. Recently, we have seen America returning money that politicians stole and went and kept in America. Just like, why did they not return the money since? The money that politicians stole long ago and kept in their bank accounts in America, America don't return the money, give the Nigerian government. They know. So at the end of the day, Nigeria, for me, is doing the smart game. For me, I can always see that Nigeria is doing the smart game. Because what's Nigeria supposed to do? Nigeria is supposed to refuse to give them anything and then lose money. Money that is supposed to be used to develop Nigeria. At the end of the day, you cannot leave one master to another master. That's the mistake some countries are doing. So the thing should be negotiation. Let us be treated with respect. Let us be treated as equals. Let France and America respect Nigeria, respect Africa, treat Africans well. You get? So that's my opinion of all these things that is happening with France, with African countries struggling, with what is going on now. Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, coming out to talk rubbish anyhow on Africans. Nigeria is doing the right thing, for my own opinion. Because at the end of the day, Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, Cameroon, Ghana, all of us, what will be good for us is us being able to use our resources to develop our countries. Being able to use what we have to have what we need to develop our countries. We must have good leaders as well, because our leaders can still sell this crude oil, sell these resources to these people, still embezzle the money. That's why you see them struggling to put leaders they can control. So for me, Nigeria should be careful with them, because as France, they can't beg friend. America, they can't struggle to catch up, to negotiate, to see if they can meet up and become a better friend to Nigeria. They are now trying to become best friends to Nigeria so that they can hang on to Africa, save their image, have something to survive on in Africa. Nigeria must do so in a way that will benefit Nigeria and Africa. And I already know for sure that Nigeria can never mess up. I know say Nigeria no go mess up. Nigeria never mess up before, so they no go mess up now. The same thing they have done with the crude oil business in Nigeria, build refineries, transform the sector to be a sector where Nigerians actually control. Nigeria now is one of the main oil producing countries in the entire world and one of the main oil sellers in the entire world. They earn that respect by making great decisions to empower, give people opportunities to people like Dangote and others who are building factories across the country, who are developing that sector to make sure that a foreigner will not be the one to come and do it. A foreigner will not be the one to come and do it. So I am happy with that. But Africans must also understand the role Nigeria has to play in this. And even Nigerians must understand what is going on. Understand how Nigerian government is playing the game. Because at the end of the day, these Africans said, we no still trust them. Because some of them now, they come up from France, they go Russia. Russia, they fight their own personal interests. So Nigeria should fight Nigeria's personal interests. Africa should stand for Africa's personal interests. Because Russia will go for their personal interest. France will go for their personal, America will go for their interest. But if you jump from one of them to another, you are not making the right decision until you stand for your own personal interests. And that's what I think Nigeria is doing. So if you like, America come back, France come back, all of them come and back. Nigeria stand for Nigeria's interest. You get? And for me, that's how I see it, guys. I hope you understand my point. If you disagree with me, sorry. Just let me know what you think on the comment section so that we can reason together as brothers and sisters of the beautiful continent of Africa. This is our continent. We have to build it by ourselves. We cannot allow these people build. Nobody will even build it for us. Even if we allow them, they will destroy it. So for me, we just have to be smart and we have to be wise. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Max on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell, and come back anytime you're free, guys, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.